Hey guys, so I've just biked to the local smoke shop that's like close to my house. It's actually kind of like lit. It's like right off this main road, and like I live in like this suburb cul-de-sac area, like that's like kind of off this main road. It's like you're driving on the main road, you take like a right, you drive down a road, and then you pull into my like neighborhood. That's like basically where I live, but it's nice because like when I was living in New Hampshire, I would have to like drive 30 minutes or like 45 minutes to like the nearest dispensary to pick up if like I wanted to smoke. But here it's literally just like at like school at Loyola in Baltimore. There's like a dispo like 5 minutes from my house, which like isn't good if you're like a huge smoker because you're just gonna be smoking all the time. But like I've developed a healthy relationship with marijuana at this point, and like so it's nice to be able to just like have this local spot that's literally like a 5 minute bike ride from my house. It's like all downhill too and shit. But I want to do a little update because it's like basically the end of the summer now. I've just been like grinding all summer pretty much. Just like with my summer math shit and like just getting a bunch of like life logistics sorted out. It's like I know in a previous video I mentioned how I like fucked up I like totaled my BMW. It's like I didn't crash it, but like I did not crash it at all. It's just I drove the car without oil, and so like my whole engine seized, and so like my $25,000 car was rendered worthless, and I got like $200 for basically like the whole car, because without an engine a car is useless. But so I've been dealing with like all of that logistical stuff, and so that's just been annoying as fuck. And like since I moved to Virginia from New Hampshire, I've had to I had to switch my New Hampshire's driver's license to a Virginia driver's license, and that was a force of a process. There's nothing I hate more than the DMV. Any fucking DMV, I just fucking hate that shit so much. So I've had to go to the DMV fucking 3 times this week, dude. It's been such a absolute force. But I finally got my Virginia license today, so that was like the one thing holding me back from buying my new car, was that I needed to update my driver's license to Virginia from New Hampshire. And that whole process took a lot longer than I expected, because the state of Virginia just requires a ton of bullshit. It's like I needed like 2 forms of domicile, so like 2 forms of proof of residence for where I lived, and that was like hard to get because like it's my parents' house. And so like I tried like my school transcript, that didn't work. And so like I had to go to the fucking dentist. I had to do a dentist appointment, because at the dentist appointment they gave me like a piece of like proof of paper with my name and my address on it. So that was proof number 1. And then obviously number 2, I had like my Loyola transcript sent over, and that actually ended up working out. But it was like a whole like week I had to wait for everything to be sent. It was such a fucking force, bro. But that was like, so in order to get my new car, I needed to update my license, and then I needed to basically like be looking for a job. And so I'm still looking for a job on campus back at Loyola for this fall. Shouldn't be too hard to find. I'm buying my car this week, I'm pretty sure. This week or next week at latest, but probably this week. So a week from today, I should have a new car. But so after, my plan is, once I cop the car, is to drive all of my school stuff up to Baltimore, drive around, apply to a bunch of jobs in person, because that's the best way that I know to market myself, is just like applying in person and all that. And then once I do that, I drop all my like school stuff for the fall semester in my storage locker, drive back to Virginia, and then once I'm back in Virginia, basically like a couple days after I get back from driving my shit from Virginia to Baltimore, we're leaving with my family, and we're flying to Italy, and then we're gonna be in Italy, and then we're gonna be in Switzerland for a wedding. So we're gonna be in Europe for like a week and a half, 2 weeks, and then I come back from Europe, and then it's right back to the grindstone. I go back, finish my last 3 months of college, and then graduate in December. And then after I graduate in December, I'm going to Australia or Cambodia to visit my birth family and probably meet my biological father. So that'll be an interesting adventure. And I just want to see my birth mother and little sister. If anyone who doesn't know, I'm adopted. But I think she said she'd buy me a flight after I graduated. So I'm hoping, I'll have some travel lined up for when I graduate college. So it's a bunch of good things happening right now. It's like, yes, I thought the summer was going to be shit because I broke my BMW, and it was just kind of been shitty not having a car. But we've just been slowly grinding towards a new car. It's been a process, but we're here. We're never gonna stay down for too long. But yeah, the beginning of the summer was kind of fucked because literally driving back home from school to start my summer, my car broke down like 5 minutes away from me getting home. We had to get it towed back. We had to get the BMW towed from like at least like store 5 minutes from my house. It was a whole thing. So that was not a great start to the summer to have the BMW croak on me like that. And then it kind of just killed my momentum. And then so I've just been slowly and steadily, just like the main focus has been getting my math class done. So I'm hoping that I pass that. Like we had the final exam like yesterday, the day before yesterday. So I'm hoping I passed that. I'm pretty sure I did. So that's good that I passed that. And then, so that was pretty much, I've just been grinding the math this summer and kind of just been relaxing, mentally preparing and planning for what's to come for the rest of 2024. But I pretty much wanted to make this update to just let you guys know what I've been up to this summer. Like I know I mentioned it in the previous video in a little bit more depth, but now that things are actually like lining up and we know for certain what's happening, I feel confident enough to say that within the next week I will be buying a new car, and then I will be traveling to Europe, and then I will be finishing my last semester of college, which is 3 months, and then I will be graduating college with a degree in writing and psychology. Then I will be traveling to Australia or Cambodia, and then after that I will probably be going to stay with family, I think in Florida for a little bit, focus on fitness, really get locked in for the half Ironman or whatever the fuck I want to do. So get locked in for that, and then probably just like start, like obviously this semester I'm going to be applying to jobs and stuff, so I can trying to get all that stuff lined up so I can actually get an actual job. That's pretty much what's been going on. Not a lot going on right now, kind of just lifing right now. Not a lot of fun shit happening except for like the occasional pre-roll that I'm smoking. But I've just been getting shit done, you know. We've been on the grind, you know. We've been trying to get everything sorted so my life moves in the direction I want to go. I have like a note that I made of like my goals for this year and then like the next 5 years of things I want to accomplish. So I think I'll make a video talking about that so I can really say it out loud and solidify some of that into stone and put it out into the universe. But I just wanted to make this little short update video about what's been going on. Like I said, I just picked up this Moon Rock pre-roll. I'm about to go smoke half of it in like this fucking field near my house. And then I'm about to go and probably just like relax, watch some Netflix, and then go to bed a little early tonight because my sleep schedule's been a little bit wonky, but should be fine. I'm just basically within this next week and a half, 2 weeks, my priority is buying the car. That's number one priority. And then just running still and lifting, just so I can be in the best physical shape that I can like look in when I like go to Switzerland. So like I'm looking fire as fuck for the wedding, because obviously I'm gonna get some fire Europe Instagram pictures, so we need to look as good as we can for that. And in order to do that, my face has been kind of fucked up. Did you hear that, bro? It's a fucking Subaru WRX burbling purposely as he drove by me. It's like, okay buddy, nice fucking Subaru buddy, like I had a BMW 5 Series, you fucker. And that's probably a nicer car though. It sounds nicer than my BMW, and it probably is more reliable, but it's not a BMW. Oh, for the new car, guys, I obviously have been looking for more reliable because I was spending so much money on maintenance on the BMW, and I can't afford that shit right now in my life. Not forever, but right now. So look up a black Kia K5 if you want to know what a car I'm probably gonna buy. It's like I like the size of the 5 Series, so I want to stay with like that size. But the K5 is nice. It's nice. It looks sleek and clean. And the newer Kias are nice. Like they have the new logo and shit. And it's got like Apple CarPlay. It's got the interior is fire as fuck. Probably the interior is nicer than my BMW, but it's not a BMW. But I think Kia's what, Korean? I'm not entirely even sure. But I just wanted to make this update, put this out there. And so then as I'm accomplishing and achieving these things, I'll kind of document it. And then we have this as context for what's going to happen in the future, to be able to look back on and be like, okay, this is where he's at now, and this is where he's at in the future, and everything he said he was going to do. So I just wanted to make this, so here's me saying everything that I'm going to do and everything that's happening, and so when I do it, it's just like, yes, I did what I said I was going to do, and that is consistency is key. All right, guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope everyone has a wonderful day, and stay tuned for the next video. Like, comment, and subscribe. That'd do me a great favor. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers so I can unlock monetization and advertising and all that YouTube fun stuff. All right, thanks, guys. Have a great afternoon.